how'd you get here?
You like cutscenes, son? Because that's what you're going to be doing today. We're going to be watching a lot of cutscenes. When I have custody, oh my god. We're going to be watching cutscenes. You already know, baby. You already know. Put that kid on the fucking couch and make him watch movies. I don't want to deal with them. Anyways, the Sonic X Shadow Generations movie DLC finally came out, and if you didn't know, it's one full stage, not 2 acts. It's a single 3D act, no 2D act 2, like in the base game, really. It comes with 2 missions as well, and that's pretty much it. It's also a bunch of really cool cutscenes, and I love that. It's awesome. It really does a good job selling me on the movie, which is kind of the entire point of this DLC. But with that said, I can see these cutscenes getting really annoying on revisits. I ran through this stage quite a few times, just for this video alone, to make sure I got a run that was pretty okay, and the cutscenes didn't bother me too much because they're still new and fresh and fancy and clean, and they shimmer like gold, and I love gold, so I didn't mind it. But I also was very perceptive of the fact that later on down the line, when I run this stage over and over and over again, because it's that good, I might get a little pissed off when I have to sit there and watch Shadow blow shit up for the 80th time. I know, I sound like such a fucking narc, such a goddamn loser. God, I have to watch Shadow do cool shit for 30 seconds. But like, genuinely the time does add up, and there's a decent amount of time in this stage when your hand is just not on the controller. But I don't know if you can tell, frame 1, I kinda don't give a shit, because this stage is so fucking good. There are ultimate pathways. Yeah, just like the life form, bro. There are ultimate pathways out the wazoo. Please don't click off the video. But like, there's a fuckload of pathways. These sections right here have so many ways you can go about tackling them, and you can like fly over it if you actually know the spear tech, you know, the bam tech. It's so cool, and you can dodge the springs there if you know where you're going, and there's just so many cool pathways you can take. And honestly, even though the aesthetic of this stage, outside of the fact that, hey, we have the movie Shadow skin, is kind of fucking boring, I genuinely think the level design makes up for it so much, because there are so many cool sections like this where you're just kind of weaving in between a lot of different cars that are hanging out in alleyways, and then this is one of them. Oh my god, this cutscene is so badass, dude. It is so badass. I need this to be a staple going forward in Sonic, please, for the love of God. I'm so thankful that Shadow got his time in the spotlight, and it fucking put him back on top, baby. Shadow stocks are up like crazy. Do that to my boy Sonic now. Let's get like some cool cutscenes in there. Come on, man, please. Also, oh my god, the callback to Dark Beginning, like, mwah, so good, dude. So fucking good. I actually can't believe how fire these cutscenes are. Like, it's insane. I know I just bitched about them. I know I just said they could be annoying later. We'll have to wait and see. I still have to let this stage simmer a little bit in my head. Also, when I found out that you could homing attack onto the helicopters, when I tell you my mouth agape, right? I'm not talking like 1 inch or what. I'm talking like on the floor agape. I was losing my fucking mind. There's so much cool shit, and then this thing where you're like flying back and forth on this little. Oh my god, they took the real world. They took the most boring fucking concept for a stage whatsoever. Disgustingly boring concept for a stage. It's literally just Tokyo, and they made it fucking awesome, dude. They made it so cool. Shadow's going around blowing up shit, hopping between cars. You're fucking boosting up this, and there's a gun helicopter shooting shit at you, and you're switching between. Oh my god. Oh my god. They know how to make a stage. They know how to fucking cook. If they can consistently make stages this good, even after the game is released, right? This showed me it wasn't a fucking fluke they made good stages. It showed me that if they cook, they can make insane shit, and they just know, they have a science now. They know what they're doing. We're not gonna get a situation, fingers crossed, where they just fucking fumble. We're not going to get a situation where they figured something out, they found like a perfect formula, and then they throw it out again. We are not going to get that situation, because this DLC proves they actually know how to make stages. By the way, that was the entire thing. That was the one big stage they have in this. Again, no Act 2. Really, really surprising. I honestly thought that they would try to make this fit in with the main campaign a little better, but it is what it is. I know, again, it's just a giant promo for the movie. That's the entire reason it exists, to give people a little morsel of content, and then really just push them to the movie coming out on the 20th. I get it. It's fine, but I do wish we got a little bit more content. If anything, though, this kind of reinvigorated my love for this game. It made me remember how much I enjoyed running through these stages on the first go. It made me remember the joy of discovery, and just the fact that I could see new shit again was amazing. That's pretty much what this was here to do for me, right? It reinvigorated my love for this game, my love for... Honestly, you know what? The franchise, man, ever since the end of Shattuck Gens, bro, when that shit, I finished it, I put it on the shelf, I was like, fuck, I need more, I need more, I need more. And then I was kind of coming down on that roller coaster, right? I was coming down on it, but now I'm back. Now I'm back, and now I'm actually thinking, when the fuck is this next game gonna come out? Because I just want more. I'm no longer in that state you kind of eventually get to in between games, where you're like, all right, now I'm just kind of sitting there and existing again. You know, I'm constantly thinking about this game, pretty much. I haven't stopped thinking about this game since I played this level. I'm fucking tweaking. It's like I'm addicted to crack now. God damn it. These are the special side missions, by the way. There are 2 missions, and they're really cool. Right? They're really, really cool, but there is a big caveat. There are no collectibles in this, so it is really as simple as, hey, get to the end of the mission, and then that's it. And I know that sounds like a really weird thing to bitch about, but like, in base game, right? Not only did we have, yeah, the mission that we were going for, the entire point of playing the side content, right? But we also had some collectibles we could get. And whether or not you actually gave a shit about those collectibles or not, they did add a nice little bit of interesting things to, because like there was risk and reward, right? There was a little bit of risk and reward in there. Not so here. It's just get to the end, do your best, get an S rank. It's not hard. So that's a little unfortunate. If anything, I do kind of wish they had some more interesting, like, collectibles for you to get in these. Maybe they should have taken those, what was it, like 6 collectibles that are in the base stage and kind of spread them out a little bit better. But at the end of the day, these are still really cool stages. If we had collectibles in them, I honestly think that these would be the most engaging and most fun missions in the entire game. Probably not counting like the hard mode missions, because those can get pretty badass, but so good. TLDR. You will not be disappointed if you pay for this content. I dropped the money on the digital deluxe for Terios and, you know, the rest of the shit pretty recently, and it's really good. It is really, really good. I was so glad to be back. It felt like putting on an old glove, you know, it was just great. It was really good. Also, look at this model, dude. Tell me this model isn't fucking fire. The jump ball 2? God damn, bro. We're so up, dude.